David,
Welcome, everyone.
David, I'm so sorry.
Yes.
You clicked on the wrong intro.
Oh, that's okay. I was enjoying that intro. It's
It
beautiful.
was.
Beautiful intro. It's actually me, David Starlyte, and I'm wearing a red shirt. I was off to the beach this morning and then ended up looking after the dog. He couldn't quite make it. And I think I figured out what the issue is due to taking his medication on an empty stomach, anti-inflammatories. So I have worked it out. He's just yeah, it makes sense now, but he was quite needy and I just spent the morning sort of taking care of him. So apologies for being late. And during this broadcast, you can support my page by sending stars, a digital gift that helps me earn money. Sylvie, welcome, and apologies for the delay. We're getting moving, and there's a few topics I always like to talk a little bit and just ease into the show, bring things in slowly. I like to focus on a more, in a way, what is it? It's called non-duality, but what is non-duality and non-dualistic thinking? And this approach is almost like taking a step back and looking at the big picture. And I think this is really important because at the moment in Australia, we have an election and we have these divisive messages coming out in advertising. And unfortunately, political parties use every trick in the book to shock people, to promote fear, to promote horror, to promote this idea of that the other side is going to destroy the country. So these are all tricks in the book. They're not accurate. They're deception. I'm not really taken by either side. I think if you're investing too much energy in either side, you're kind of losing the big picture. You're losing what's really important. And what's really important is coming together, working together. And I do feel that in America, for instance, the one party wants to break things down, which I actually believe is a really good thing. The other thing wants everything to stay the same, which I think is not a good thing. But I think it doesn't really matter because either way, the destiny is mapped out and things are going to change. Things are going to be quite volatile. Systems are breaking down, which is a challenging thing, a powerful thing, but also like breakdown to breakthrough. So there's certain people politically that are going to break down to break through quicker than the other side. But that doesn't mean that it's helpful to invest too much energy into this separation, this duality. And I believe often, make your vote count. Just vote for no one. That's probably the best advice I can give. If you're overly connecting with one side, then you're losing the bigger picture. It doesn't really matter. It's all moving along, and I think engagement is changing, politics is changing, and we're becoming more aware of life's interconnectedness, how we connected with everything around us, everyone around us. And all this division is, well, it does seem quite unfortunate. And the importance of non-duality is greater than ever. This division is not really serving the greater good. We need to be able to have conversations with each other, and from conversation that promote respect and dignity, and focused on moving things forward for everyone, and sharing the wealth and bounty on the planet. For too long, they're the controllers, the powers that were, the powers that be, the deep state. These shadowy figures that you don't see in the forefront, they've been the architects of our world. They've been in the background controlling things. So this is an important message to take a step away, see the world almost like you can see if you're flying, an astronaut flying around, and you look at planet Earth, and you just see one blue sphere, one blue globe of life that brings all the life, extraordinary life, into existence. And when you live in the tropics like I do, you see so much life, and it's amazing how diverse it is, how unique it is. Just things sometimes in the garden that are like, oh my gosh, what is this creature? Where does it come from? Like it's quite extraordinary, the number of creatures that are living around here and that are connected to life, and we are connected to life. Call it through the soul, the highest self, this idea of connection to what's really important, which is our spiritual mission, our soul mission, what we came to this planet to learn, what we came to share, what we came to experience. And for some people, you don't need to think there's some grand goal. Most of us are not here to be the president. We're not here to be the most famous person in the world. We're here to be us, to share in the world, to experience the world, to connect with the world. That's our purpose. That is the purpose. And so I think with some Hollywood, perhaps everything's a romance novel, everything's this romantic ending, this happy ending, this like ideal picture. And most people, well, actually all of us, life is not like that. Every day is a new day. There's ups, there's downs, there's challenges, there's setbacks, there's breakthroughs, there's achievements, and that's the complexity of life. That's what we're here to enjoy, to share, to experience. So Sylvie, that's great for you to share like that. My mother with dementia has been living with us for a year now. I see a decline. Will she move? So we'll just check in on that, Sylvie. But the question is, with an elderly person, for most of them, there is a gradual decline. There doesn't have to be that way. You can make a really remarkable recovery as an older person. So it's not necessarily that you cannot make a recovery. You actually can. A lot of time you can make you do extraordinary things as older people. However, ultimately, everyone is going to go the way of this earth, which is to wither and move onwards. I've got a little puppy at the door. I'm just going to take a second. I'll be back in a second. I'm just going to let her in. She likes to share in this energy. She doesn't like to be shut out. And I've got two little puppies here that have come to share in the energy. So we will pick a card for you, Sylvie. I'm just raising the screen. Welcome, Kelsey Wells. And you've got a lovely K. And I'm just trying to figure out the color, because I bought some paints that are a similar color like cerise, and I don't even know all the names, but they're quite unusual. And yeah, I'm good, thanks, Kelsey. I'm just dealing with a dog today, and I think I figured out the problem with him. So it was to do with medication, anti-inflammatories. So he's got a bit of a sore stomach. But I think he's actually doing okay. I think I've got a plan for him, which is to give him the medication with food. So, but I'm doing well, thank you. He was at the door. He kept coming to the door last night, so I think he had a bit of a sore stomach. So he kept coming to the door, and then eventually he just I let him in. He just slept on my bed. So. Slept on the bed. So Onessa, will come to you. Anything particular, let me know. And love the hearts, so beautiful hearts. Thank you, Onessa. So Sylvia, I will just pick a card. As I said, when you ask a question like that, it's like older people do, you know what the end result is. In their time, they go in their time. So everyone's got a destination, a time. It's part of life, and it's not something we need to avoid discussing. It's something that we can embrace, have come to peace with, come to terms with, allow that to be, and allow it to be effortless, allow that flow to be effortless. Now, Sylvie, let's just have a look at your cards. All right, so I'm seeing there's a spiritual connection happening here. There's definitely a lot of attachments. So that attachment card that indicates that there's this connection with the family that's important for everyone involved. That's holding her in place. There's a man involved, so there's a man with a lot of love. So he's around, and I'm going to keep asking the cards. Okay. All right, we're going to keep going with that. All right, so I'm definitely feeling 6 months. 6 months came up for me. There is an angel of love surrounding the situation, so keep surrounding her with love. I don't get a clear message from the cards regarding. I see. I don't get a clear message, but I can ask again, Sylvie. I just get this. Sometimes the situation gets mapped out like a pattern in the cards. So it feels like there's a lot of heart healing and appreciation that needs to be shared. So the appreciation is important here. The heart, there's really matters of the heart that are coming out here. So the cards are indicating that she is loved, she is supported. There is a pathway through. I get 6 months, as you say, one day at a time. Just let go of the decision, Sylvie. Just allow things to be effortless as much as possible. Don't overthink this. Just allow it to be. She does have her natural exit point. So the exit point is when we decide. It can be changed, but when we decide this is our time to leave the earth. So the exit point is mapped out, and it is significant, and so it can be changed, but it feels like there is this gradual decline happening, which is quite normal for older people. Life is an ebb and flow. It does go through these waves, and once you get older, things start to slow down. So this is encouraging appreciation, surrounded with love, and just go with the flow, Sylvie. Keep loving and supporting her. So good luck to you, Sylvie. Carla, saying hello, and thank you for sharing. I think you've got a new picture. Let me know what the picture means. Thank you for trying. I appreciate your insight. Thank you. So thank you, Sylvie. Is that something over the lips? Some red over the lips. And Jessica, welcome back, Jessica. Really good to see you. And Carlos says, that's the new movie, Smile 2. All right, so that's a new movie, Carlos. Have you seen the movie? Is there something that you relate to in the movie? It's a horror movie, so is there something there that did you see the movie? Did you enjoy the movie? Did you see yourself somewhere there? I don't generally go in for horror movies myself. However, Mel Brooks had some very entertaining horror movies like Frankenstein, which were just incredibly funny comedies. So I think when you have a comedy genre, it really it can be really funny. There was another one. There was another one as well. He had white hair, and he was hilarious. I think he also did Frankenstein. He did Dracula. And I can't remember his name, but that was really funny. And Carlos is good film. I love horror movies. And so there's this expression of the collective unconscious. Very interesting. I'm curious what you feel about that, Carlos. I know Jung spoke about this sharing of the collective unconscious, how these things are expressions, and healthy to express the subconscious in an entertainment form. So theater is a great expression of life, and we do it in theater, so we don't have to do it in sort of real life. So rather violence in theater than violence in the real world. And at the moment, what are we doing in the world? There seems to be a lot of violence and division. And just got a dog making funny sounds. So I don't know if you can hear that, but surrounded by animals, sharing in this energy, sharing in this a non-dualism, this transcended consciousness, which I embrace and encourage you to see the diversity of experience, see the multiplicity, see the indivisible nature of reality, of consciousness. That's what I like to write about. And so thank you for sharing the show, Carlos. And we're having a quiet time in terms of reading. So if you do want a message, just type it in the comments. I don't know if you're still there. Onessa wanted a message. So let me know, Onessa, if there's something you would like to discuss, something specific. We'll just pick a card for you, Onessa. Just grounding the energy a little bit, grounding it into the earth plane, because sometimes there's a supernal nature of my readings and my energy. I sort of go up into the supernal realms, the higher realms, the celestial realms. But just bringing it down to earth, bringing it down to practical reality, practical life. Onessa, let's have a look, Onessa. All right, so let's have a look at you, Onessa. And also, I don't really know your full name, Onessa. It's a beautiful name, Onessa. I feel like there's some jagged energy around it's almost like there's a male figure here, and it's quite difficult ground. It just seems like there's a lot of difficult energy around you. There's a male and a female in these cards. I'll pick another card, but it feels like it's almost that it's involving conflict and dishonesty. So I'm feeling there's conflict and dishonesty around you, Onessa. So what is the solution for Onessa? All right, take a deep breath, stand your own ground. Seems like there's envy around you. So it could be that you are looking at other people wanting what they have, but it also feels like people want what you have. So there's a collective energy as well. So really time to call up spiritual help. I'm getting Archangel Gabriel. Call that up, your communication chakra. Call up your energy to maintain your boundaries. I'm seeing this powerful card emerging. It's a victorious card. So it's almost like you need to slash through the people in your life in terms of energetically. There's too much jaggedness, envy, deceit. the cards just tell me the picture is, it's almost like treachery. So clear all this energy and has to step away from it. Go into a spiritual environment where you can cleanse yourself, cleanse your aura, and come into balance, come into alignment, and find your true north, Vanessa, because this is not who you are, these people around you. If you're able to move, keep looking, keep believing in the possibility to manifest a change in your life, Vanessa. Keep believing in breakthrough. So thank you for that, Vanessa. Misty, Neil, Karen, hi from New Zealand. That's a very funny picture. I don't know what that is. I think it's not I think it's not real. So I don't know what your picture is. I would love to see your real face. Thank you, Karen, and welcome from New Zealand. Which part of New Zealand? Thank you, Anessa. Missy would love a reading, so let's have a look. So anything particular, Misty, we have read for you before on the show? Was it something specific you were after? And Jessica, what's new? Jessica, have you been manifesting? Have you been shifting the energy? Have you been getting out in the world? Karen is from North Island, New Zealand. It's a beautiful part of the world, really beautiful part of the world, and it gets cold in the North Island. It gets can be pretty cold. I don't know if you're from Auckland or Wellington or somewhere else. I've never been up to New Zealand. There's all sorts of beautiful natural places and wonderful energy, mountains and lighthouses and beaches. You've probably seen the film Lord of the Rings. You may have seen that. Very magical things in New Zealand. So in the south it snows. Karen says, we'll go chain. Born in Dunedin in the South Island. So you're born in Dunedin. All right. Yeah, very interesting, these two different islands, and there's a lot of this sort of spiritual energy, high energy, ancient energy, wonderful energy in New Zealand. Lots of healing energy, and I would say the shamanic energy, the energy of the ancients. So there's a very evocative energy in New Zealand, strong and powerful. And Jessica says it's Hanuman, my joy. I can't see it too clearly. That's lovely. You are drawing. And maybe you can just let me know what you know about Hanuman. It's a Hindu deity. So what is does that mean strength, courage in yourself, self-discipline? What does it mean for you, the Hanuman? Does it mean courage to go out into the world? Does it mean self-discipline? Does it mean a bit of everything? Breaking through from limitations, breaking through for you, Jessica. So let me know, Misty, if you're online. I don't think you're there anymore. If you would like a reading, do comment. Welcome, Phyllis, and remind me where you are in the world, Phyllis. Remind me where you are. I think you are in the Midwest, but I could be completely wrong. All right, so what's who's online? Who wants a reading? Virginia. I've never been to Virginia, so that's really cool. Virginia, wow. And what's it like over there in Virginia? Also, I think you have a lot of space in Virginia. I think that's what I'm feeling. Lots of space, forests and woods. And I think it's quite a, quite a farming place, but I'm not too sure. Lots of farming, lots of farmers. Amantha, hello, welcome Amantha. Phyllis says in the United States of America, I would like a reading. So we'll get to you, Phyllis. And Diane says, hello from Connecticut, and great to see you, Diane. Mantha, it's kind of nice. Phyllis says, yes. I'm in the rural part, so that's wonderful, Phyllis. And so we'll just pick cards, Phyllis. If you have a particular topic, just let me know in the comments. Anything particular, because we'll see what comes through. Just grounding the energy again, clearing the energy. If you're online, Jessica, let me know about Hanuman. Who else were we talking to? Karen in New Zealand. So we're very international, very global. Misty, I think Misty disappeared. I think we lost you, Misty. So we're just going to look at you, Phyllis, in Virginia. And Phyllis says that she wants a reading about love. So let's have a look at the cards for you, Phyllis. Okay, let's look at the cards for you. I feel you being very loving, Phyllis. I feel you have a very loving, sensual nature. So you're very kind of, you love the cuddles, hugs. I feel like you're a very person who really loves to hug people, and you have a beautiful way of expressing love. All right, so let's have a look at your cards. So it feels like you've been through a difficult situation, and you're thinking a lot, you're contemplating. So strength is coming to support you. Strength is really behind you. It's saying, all right, you have the strength, you can do it. And let's have a look at more cards. So there is this card about a man. He's thinking. He is also thinking. So I feel like he's been through a lot. He's kind of a bit stuck in his thoughts right now. So this indicates you need to just break him out of this pen, get him to shift, his his pattern of behavior, get him to shift things. So I feel like dropping hints is going to be important. Subtle hints, so you can shift the energy. I'm going to see if there's any other guidance coming through for you, Phyllis. Okay. All right, so this card is saying he does have the feeling for you. All right, so he does have the feeling for you. So definitely just move things along. Don't hold. Don't. Everything in life is patterns. We get in patterns. So just break the pattern. Do things differently. Shift the energy. So that's what I get for you, Phyllis. And lots of love to you, Phyllis. Diane, not having much luck finding a new job. Any messages for me? So we'll just have a look at that, Diane. I'm just catching up with the messages. Kelsey says hi. What did people in my life think of me? Jessica says, in 2011, I had an accident. I have a court case, but even that was a failure. 2011. So that's really a long time ago. It's a very long time, Jessica. Phyllis says, absolutely. Karen says, what a beautiful picture, Karen. So thank you for sharing that. I don't know what the previous picture was. I think you were just being funny. And thank you, Phyllis. Karen, would love a reading. So let's just catch up with Diane. I think Diane was first. Diane, so welcome from Connecticut. We're just having a look. Diane? All right, so I'm going to have a look at that. And then maybe, I've got my other cards. I haven't been picking from them. So, Diane. So I see you're having an eye with administration, analysis, with getting things moving along, and there is an opening happening. So there is you do have a lot to offer the world. There's just an energy of, it's almost like one step forward, one step back with you at the moment. So this is telling me really ground the energy, go out, put your feet in the grass. Put your feet in the grass, ground the energy. It's really important you ground the energy, and then there's a journey for you to take. So this is a journey card, which is exciting. It's moving you forward, and it's almost like you're letting go of your mind, letting go of control. And the movement it's going to change things for you. So put your feelers out there. I'll pick another card, Diane, because I feel like there's an opportunity outside of where you're currently looking, where you currently reside. So there's something outside of that requiring you to go on a journey. Okay. So there is a couple doors opening for you. I keep getting doors opening, so that's pretty exciting, Diane. This is a moment of transformation, so keep moving, keep in the positive flow, keep at it is what I get. You are going to go on a journey. Doors are opening, so this is coming through for you, and it is a period of growth. So Jessica had an accident. So that was a very long time ago, Jessica. Let's just see what the cards have to say about this. All right, so the angels are sending you healing. They're indicating that this was an experience that broke your heart, and there's a lot of brokenheartedness. So that you can really bring in the Archangel Raphael for healing. Bring in his healing energy to shift this energy. So it's saying, once you shift this energy out of the way, then there is a door opening to healing and happiness. So it's like you have to heal this event. You have to heal your heart. Let's just pick another card for you, Jessica. Okay. All right, so this is a card about courage, and it's saying stepping forward, being seen, letting yourself be seen, bringing out your unique nature. So there is a flowering here that's beyond this accident. This is telling you really to move on, really push forward. Don't keep looking in the past. So stepping forward, it's really important you step forward, clear away the past, so you can just keep clearing the past, Jessica. Ask Spirit to support you. You're like a flower that gets caught up in its experience and forgets its true nature. So the flower gets in the mud and then thinks, "Oh, I'm in the mud. This is what I am." You're not the mud. You're a cherry blossom. You're a flower that's here to flower, and it's time to open yourself up to be seen, to share your incredible nature to the world around you, your soul's gifts, without wavering, to allow yourself to glow in the world. So let yourself be visible. And this is saying break down to break through. Stop looking into the past. Let's move things forward, Jessica. Focus on the present and the future. So thank you, Jess. Karen, thank you. So we'll just get to you, Karen. ES. So I don't have a picture for you, ES, or a name. Thank you to Diane. And Shield, welcome. How are you doing? Good to see you, Shield. Courage, loyalty to Rama, helping Rama always to defeat the demons and help him to find Sita. So we're talking about Hanuman here. And that is a Hindu tradition. So Jessica, you're connected to that tradition. So welcome, Ella. Where are you in the world? What's going on with you, Shield? I'd love to see your picture, Shield. I just see a little dog. It's quite cute. And Karen, we're gonna come to you now. Karen, was there anything particular you were after, Karen, or Karen? Was there something in particular that you were looking at, that you wanted me to look at? Let's have a look at you, Karen. All right, so we're getting travel the world, we're getting value. I feel like there's an international connection happening here, which is bringing value, and I feel it involves travel. The world card generally involves travel. There's a romantic man involved, and let's keep looking. And it's telling me you need to keep your energies aligned, keep yourself in balance. Definitely you have this beautiful world card opening. So this is usually involving work, but definitely involving expansion, opening up, travel, expanding your vision. So the world card invites us to expand our vision. So instead of being stuck in a small place, it's saying look to the broader picture, look to the world. The big world is out there. There's a lot to consider with all the technology we have today. So this is very boundless, very open, value coming in, and a man as well. Now I'm going to pick from the Starseed Oracle, and let's have a look, Karen, at the Starseed Oracle, if there are any insights coming through for you. All right. So there is a sort of feminine energy coming through for you, Karen. Feminine energy that says to birth is a portal. Birth is a portal. The womb-like energy is there for you. The womb-like energy takes time. So it's like plant a seed, and then nurture it. So you have that energy with you at the moment. That's in the Starseed Oracle. I'm just going to explain that a bit more about the this ancient lineage, because you do have a connection to an ancient lineage, and this is providing wisdom, and it also ushers in new life. They're here to remind you that you're a child of Mother Earth, and so that's all about love, all about feminine embrace, blessings, tender blessings coming from the feminine energy. So this is a strong time of creation, of birth, and you're being called to mother yourself and mother others, to connect to the sacred ancestors, to connect to your sacred femininity, surrender to your creations, hold and be healed. Patience is also calling out to you to realize that it takes time, that everything valuable takes time. So feel the cosmic mother holding you, loving you, blessing you, and these energies are going to shift things forward in your life in a positive way. Value is coming, so there's abundance, there is the World card, and so lots of movement forward in your life, Karen. So I wish you all the best with that, and welcome to Vladimir. Great to see you, Vladimir. I'm pretty good over here. I've just been taking care of the dog, and I figured out the problem, and so now I'm feeling like, so he's I'm gonna just take care of him a bit. ES is in North Carolina, Ella in North Carolina, about my relationship with my boyfriend. All right, so ES, we'll just see what the cards have to say. All right, Ella, let's have a look in the cards. So it feels like there's some suffering in this relationship. It feels like there's suffering, that there is an angel of love surrounding it. There's some jealousy showing up here. There's value. And there's a man that's holding a heart. So there's quite a lot going on with this relationship, Ella. It's almost like there's a man he's holding your heart. He's holding value, but he's jealous and insecure. You're there to bring in love, but your heart seems to be suffering. It's like he's bringing a lot of value, he's bringing love, but he's also got jealousy. It's like he's got a temper, and that's leading you to suffer. That's breaking your heart. So that's what's happening in your relationship, Ella. Remember, there's always things happening for a reason, a higher wisdom in every event, and it's up to you to understand what's going on, navigate in the best way for you. Only you can decide what to do and how to move forward with this relationship. Does feel like there is abundance. So there is abundance, and so it may really work to be patient, to encourage actual relationship counseling. It feels like you could communicate much better and have your wishes fulfilled. It feels like there is a lot of fulfillment, a lot of financial abundance. It's coming your way. So this is opening for you when you're ready to receive it. So it's almost like you can break through to bring this blessing and abundance into your life. I would encourage some better communication and counseling to help you communicate in a more positive way, a more effective way. So thank you, Ella, and always appreciate each other. That's thank you, Jessica. Thank you, Karen. Angela says hi. Welcome, Angela. And any insight is appreciated. So true. Ella says beautiful reading. Thank you, Jessica. And thank you, Ella. So just Shield. Just talk about you, Shield. Okay, Shield. Let's just have a look, Shield, and see if there are insights coming through, what they are for you. All right, let's have a look. So things seem quite tight financially, Shield. It seems like you can't move financially. But there is actually a connected family. So you do have the support of your family, but there's a lot of anxiety, stress. It just feels like worry. I get worry coming through really strongly here, Shield. Worry, and it's like, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? So let's see how to remedy this. There are solutions for you, Shield, how to break through. So change your belief, change your perspective. So this is saying you can shift things in a more positive direction. You can also break through in romantically. It feels like this can shift the energy forward. But definitely there is this way you can bring the abundance, bring the prosperity into your world with your perspective, with your belief, with shifting what you believe about yourself. It does feel like there is positive outcome. So there are things coming your way. There is abundance coming your way. So really be grateful. Be in a state of gratitude instead of looking at what the problems are. Shift to abundantly spiritual life, living each day with a prosperity mindset. With instead of worrying, shift that into being grateful. Thank you for this. Thank you for that. So all about your mindset, Shield, shifting things, and I do see a positive response. So there is a good outcome for this, Shield. So really remember your power. That's really important. Remember your power. So thank you to Shield, and I hope to see your face. I don't know what this dog is, but I would love to see your face. And same with you, Ella. Jessica as well. Vladimir's got a beautiful face, and I can see who I'm talking to. We do convey energy through our bodies, through our features, our facial features. It all carries messages, intelligence, and meaning. So just do it, Shield. Just be it. Instead of doing, also being. So focus on how you're being. Be in gratitude. Be in abundance. Be in love. Be in happiness. These are all being. These are energies. These are emotions. These are... Fill your life with that joy. So I'm sending you lots of positive energy, Shield. So Vladimir, let's have a look at let's see what's coming through for you at the moment. Hello, little one. Let's have a look, Vladimir. So let's look. All right, Vladimir, you just are the magician, the man and the magician. And the cards are flying around everywhere, Vladimir. They're just flying around. So, Vladimir, you have all the power. I think you just, life is challenging for, most of us, and it would be great if you were in a different environment, really. That would just, because you are the magician, you have that power within you. So let's have a look at the Star Seed Oracle, Vladimir. You've got a lot of energy. It's like a lot of power. So that you have this, you have it really important. It's really important you step up and keep going, Vladimir. No looking backward, looking forward. Okay, let's have a look here. So right now, perspective is really important. How you see the world. Just take a big step back and see yourself from a distance. See the world from this. You're getting too caught up in the details, in the conflicts, and in the energies of other people. You're able to step beyond that into other dimensions. Your soul has incredible abilities to travel, to see wisdom, to experience wisdom, to see beyond it too, to see into the inner sphere, the outer sphere, the magical realm. So remember your magic. Don't get caught up in the lowest stuff too much, because it's holding you back, and it's not who you are, what you're here to be. And I understand too, because I also can get caught up too. Realize your true power, know your true power. For you, it's all about knowing your power and realizing that the world reflects you, you reflect the world. This is you have the amazing forces of earth and spirit. You can call up your ancestors. You have the yin, you have the yang. You can bring the direction, the creativity. This is all about transformation, transforming the world, and alchemy. So you can turn the world into gold. So remember, alchemy, that's who you are. Claim your power, claim your divinity, and bring this into a brilliant reality. So that is a beautiful card, Vladimir, beautiful energy. And that's what you're here to be. That's what you're here to be, Vladimir. Remember who you are. So a great note to end the show. Lots of love to everyone. Please do subscribe on YouTube. You can donate to the show. It's always appreciated. Please do like and share the show on YouTube and also on Facebook. Feel free to send me messages as well. And always sending you love. Go in peace, go in love. Have a beautiful week, everyone.